Hi, my name is Eddie Martinez, and I recently saw a video by Dr. Melissa Weller regarding how to devise videos that excite students and embrace learning in order to take courses a whole new level. I'm going to try to do this here, but my learning techniques have a long way to go. So I hope this video meets the expectations and that you enjoy it. The video I put together is based on the information of the 2024 Student Satisfaction Inventory results developed by the Executive Office of Accountability. From the information pulled from the institutional data SharePoint drive, I focused on the topics whereby challenges and strengths were noted. Within that data, things such as financial aid and counselor assistance and Wi-Fi capability stood out as problematic and needing the means to correct these challenges. But there was another item, I suppose, a strength that really caught my attention due to the fact that I was probably contributing to this very item. It stated that my academic advisor was interested in his success as an individual. This hit me like a ton of bricks since I, perhaps not unlike you, to advise both graduate and more so undergraduate students. What I've seen a lot of is transfer students have come in online through our programs and have no orientation or information about the intricate processes that must be negotiated to understand where they fit in the program, just like we're trying to learn here. And so we have this problem. My video seems a little unorthodox, but bear with me and I think I'll make my point. The student who is a transfer student is eager to be a part of the ASU community, which is what we are learning about here. The student may receive a welcome aboard letter that attempts to provide some semblance of links that are not known and offices that do not identify directly any true point of contact to assist. Now, if they were freshmen, they'd be in the freshman college and they'd have advisors to give them all the information they could possibly use, including financial aid, registration, how to use lookup classes, and understanding how to look to future acquisition of courses. And even talk to somebody about tuition assistance from the armed services if they were so inclined. But the simplistic approach to the transfer student is lost, and by nature, it seems to ignore the problem. True, the offices may be readily available, but not isolating the problems clearly enough to indicate a challenge. For example, our department office will receive an inquiry from a transfer student that needs an advising session to release the advising hold. In my department, the last name of that student will determine who the advisor is. The advising session is supposed to be set up and coordinated through Navigate, but they don't know what that is either. From then on, the process starts, but the student has no idea what Rampart is or where to find it. In addition, I ask my advisees to come prepared with questions regarding the degree works or lookup classes, and unfortunately, they don't know what to do or they don't see what their degree works are or where to sign up for classes. Patience being the better part of valor, I began to see a pattern where low expectations equal low disappointments. What looking at the statistics tells me is that we need to consider where first impressions are when we're making contact with these particular students. We need to help them assimilate into the academic world, and with more insight as to their needs. We need to work out solutions, not the problem. Also, semantics aside, that student will have more than one advisor here at ASU, so we have to be very careful when we use that term. There are many advisors, including those for the Armed Services Tuition Assistance Program, which is very important, and I'm not more than just an academic advisor. The right office is the veterans group on campus. So that's something I did learn. And I think we've covered it, and I thank you for your time.